G'day, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of ACW Thursday Night Anarchy. I'm your lead commentator, the Wild One, Bruce Northaway. And tonight, of course, we are sponsored by Dr. Buy Our Shit.
Warning, Dr. Buy Our Shit is not responsible for headaches, nausea, loss of blood, loss of limbs, blindness, decapitations, hauntings, cancer, never loving you anymore, going into debt, loss of memory, stolen identity, paralyzation, losing your voice, going deaf, losing your wife, unleashing hell on earth, rabies, and falling pregnant. When using our products, don't bother trying to sue us. We have better lawyers than you do.
Okay, honestly, of all the products that could have bloody flogged off, that is the worst one. Okay, we're back on the air. Shit, okay, never mind. Well, tonight, as advertised, we have a double main event. One for a championship and one to see who will be going after a championship. So why wait? Let's get started with tonight's show. The following contest is your opening match of the evening. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the other side of darkness, but chooses to walk within the light, this representing the Dark Zodiac, this is Neko Dark. Yeah, no exaggeration. She was born in the darkness, but she chooses to walk in light. I have no idea what that means, to be honest, but what can you do, right? And anyone watching, you're just going to have to let me know if the game's too loud or if my mic's too loud, because there was an OBS update. Just let me know in the chat, okay? So I guess we're about to find out who Neko Dark's opponent is tonight. Okay, introducing her opponent. From Yamagata, Japan, this is the Dragon Lady! The Dragon Lady, who many consider as the heart and soul of ACW. Basically, of the women's division at least. She's been here since day one, and she's pretty much captured every single singles championship that is available to her in ACW. The only title she hasn't gotten is the tag team titles, but I don't think there's anyone on the tag team anyone on the roster she wants to team up with. I mean, there was almost in one case, but, well, things fell through. Less said about that, the better. Oh, I hate it when she does that. I swear she's going to burn the building down every time she does. But either way, the Dragon is going to have a hell of a match against her tonight. Okay, Neko Dark is ready. The Dragon Lady is ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And a kick to the knee, slap to the chest. And springboard Pele kick. And Neko not wasting any time. She picks the Dragon Lady up onto her feet. And onto the referee's lock. And Neko Dark with the... it doesn't matter. She has her in a headlock. Advantage. That's the word I was trying to look for. And a reverse bear hug. And Neko Dark powers out of it and does a reverse bear hug of her own. Been away, both of these two are ACW originals. They've been here even since the days that we were known as CAW. Story behind that, if you don't know about it, basically, we know we were being confusing with the term creator wrestler, so we rebranded to ACW. Okay, I guess it wasn't a long story, but still. And referee's lock in the corner. Come on, ref, break him up, break him up. Okay, clean break, good. And a punch into the corner, and the Dragon Lady, no, back elbow forcing her out of it. And Neko rests the Dragon on the ropes. Irish whip, reversal. Whoa, couple of backflips and shotgun drop kick. I know she has cat-like reflexes, but I'm still surprised she can move the way she does, honestly. And Neko Dark up and a elbow to the midsection. Irish whip to the ropes and over the top rope onto the floor. And the Dragon Lady exits the ring and a wild stomp missed. And elbow strike, and a third elbow strike, forcing her to let go. An Irish whip and, well, Dragon tripped over something and tried to go for a standing shooting star, but Dragon put her knees up. And shotgun drop kick. And going for an ankle lock. And Dragon Lady going to the top rope. And crossbody off the top rope, but it almost looks like she fell off the top rope. Stomp on the elbow. Elbow drop to the back. And Dragon picks her up. And Irish whip. Bong, right into the ring post. Come on, you two, back in the ring. I don't want this to be like an XPWL show. That's right, I'm taking a jab at you, Mark. And see matches ending countouts or double countouts. I don't want to see that. Kick and code breaker. And the Dragon Lady going to the... and leaps into the ring. And leapfrog over the top rope. At least the Dragon Lady doesn't want to see... at least Neko Dark doesn't want to see this end on a countout. Elbow to the side of the head. And a leg sweep takedown. And kick caught, elbow to the knee. Elbow strike, and a third elbow strike. Rolling through and rising knee strike, and down goes Dragon Lady. Knee to the side of the head, and I think the Dragon Lady's been busted open. And Neko picks the Dragon up, and another code breaker. Come on, get in the ring, you both. Oh, shit. Oh, how close was that? Springboard. TDT. Spin out DDT and Neko to the top rope. And the 054. No, the standing 450. Never mind. They're going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Bloody hell. How close was that? The referee was about to call 10. How close? And a clothesline attempt and sit out Michinoku driver. Modified. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Neko going to the top rope. And the 450, the 630, but she missed. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And these two are almost evenly matched at this point. I can't call a winner here. And time to protect the Horde with the Dragon Lock. Is she going to make the Neko tap, snap or nap? And Neko Dark fights out of it. Elbow making her let go. And Irish whip, reversal to the ropes, and duck down. Leapfrog. And roundhouse kick. And the Dragon measuring up. And whoa. When does the Dragon Lady do that? Well, either way, that was pinpoint accurate. And roundhouse kick. And going for the hip attack. I know she wants me to call that a tail swing, but I refuse that. And Dragon Lady measuring up Neko Dark. And going for the Dragon Cyclone. The move that put Skalan out of ACW originally. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Yeah, I'm not kidding. When Scalan demanded a title match, Bush Ranger convinced her, all right, you want the title match? I'll let you have it if you agree that if you lose, you leave. And that was the move that put her down. And going for a splash, kick to the side of the head. A punch to the midsection. And going for the octopus stretch. And really wrenching on the arm. Is she going to do it? No, she just lets it go. Irish whip, reversal to the ropes. And what is that? A somersault drop kick, but over the top rope, onto the floor. Sorry, taking a swig of drink. And the dragon on the top rope. And drop kick from the top rope. She didn't catch all of it, but she caught the majority of it. Trying to go for a palm thrust, but Neko Dark saw it coming and code breaker. And picks her up. Irish whip, tripped over. And Neko Dark re-enters the ring, but breaks the count. Stomp on the wrist and stomp on the elbow. Picks her up and what? Nope. Elbow strike, and a third elbow strike. They see on the back of Neko Dark is the reason why I love using the PS5 version of this game, because you can see every scratch, every bruise. And double axe handle from the top rope. And Irish whip reversal. And now the Dragon Lady re-enters the ring. And the referee doesn't even want this match to end on a count out. Telling Neko Dark to get back in the ring. And reverse DDT. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Holy shit, this is a good match. If that scorekeeper, I swear, does not give this at least 4 stars, him and I are going to have words. And roundhouse kick, or the temple kick. And Dragon Lady dragging Neko Dark away from the ropes and going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Bloody hell, what a match. That was a match. I'm taking a look at the replays, and bloody hell, both of these two are fighting like they had something to prove. Honestly, right there, I swear it looked like the Dragon Lady fell off the top rope. And one of the code breakers. I think that was the one that caused the Dragon Lady to bleed in the first place. The 1, the 2, and the kick out from there. An Irish whip to the ropes, and, well, that was the modified Michinoku driver. The 1, dos, and the kick out on 2. 1, 2, and kick out. And that was a palm thrust she attempted, but the Neko Dark saw it coming and code breaker. Kick to the midsection. And the roundhouse kick. I thought that would have been it there, because she always aims for the temple with that kick. With the 1, 2. Oh, yeah, that was the end of the match. You know, silly me. But let's get the official word. Here is your winner, the Dragon Lady. And honestly, you can see on the Dragon that she's been through a war tonight. And 4.5 stars. Good work, scorekeeper. You and I are going to have a beer later. That's if you keep up the good work, scorekeeper. And now, time to get ready for the next match. Hang on, I need to do a quick adjustment. This is not the match I originally wanted, so give me a few seconds. All right, that's the match I wanted. Live streams. What can you do? Shit happens. Loading screens can be a pain in the ass sometimes. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. Introducing first from Seattle, Washington, representing Law and Order and the head of the ACW security team. This is the Ring Breaker Sledgehammer. And Sledgehammer wearing the gear that he wore when he wrestled in XPWL. And I gotta say this match was actually requested by Mark Wondersham himself, just something he wanted to see. So we here tonight figured, why the fuck not? And now introducing his opponent. From the Rocky Mountains, he is Cannonball Chris Lance. Yes, that's right. We're about to have the Battle of the Ring Breakers. We all know that Sledgehammer broke the ring twice in ACW a couple of years ago. And Cannonball Chris Lance recently in XPWL broke the ring using basically Cobra Man to do it. And Mark Wondersham actually asked me that how come ACW hasn't done the Battle of the Ring Breakers yet? Well, we're doing it tonight. And we should also mention that Cannonball is the #1 contender for the Super Heavyweight Championship. A man who's been on one hell of a momentum run. Even got a victory over Violence over at XPWL, which is what set up that match at Rhyme City Rumble in the first place. But a lot of the Chroma City wrestlers don't like Chris Lance because, in Chris Lance's own words, I'm coming for the king and I'm taking his head. Right, ref, ring the bell. Let's do this. And running knee strike. Stomp to the chest. Kick to the ribs. And falling headbutt, but Sledgehammer got out of the way. And double leg takedown. One. Kick out on one. Stomp on the elbow. And face first right into the mat. Try to go for a stomp to the knee. Elbow to the back. Irish whip to the turnbuckles. Punch to the midsection. And hip toss out of the corner. Kick to the ribs. And Sledgehammer running the masked face of, Cannonball rubbing the masked face of Sledgehammer on the floor. And that's not really going to do anything to Sledgehammer because of the mask. And yes, I asked Sledgehammer, why do you wear that mask? And he said to me about blinking, it keeps my face pretty. He doesn't wear it to hide his face. He just hides it to protect his face. He wears it to protect his face. And yes, I've seen him without his mask on. And dragging the Cannonball back into the ring and club to the back, face first into the mat. One, kick out on one. And I'm telling you this, I am hoping to God that this match does not end in a fucking ring break. 1, 2, kick out on 2. I mean, our ring crew is good, don't get me wrong, but I don't think they're going to appreciate having to reconstruct the ring in a very fast basis. They could do it. I've seen them do it, but I don't think they appreciate it. Slipped through. And drag, elbow strike, and another elbow strike, forcing the Cannonball to let go. And shotgun drop kick. Arm slammed into the mat, stomp to the forehead. And fish drop. And you can tell the size difference between these two, but Cannonball, Chris Lance, he doesn't care if you're bigger than him. He doesn't care if you're smaller than him. He doesn't care if you're the same size as him. He picks a fight with anybody and everybody. He doesn't care who you are. And going for the back and forth slaps to the chest. Bloody hell, he's going to pick up the momentum. And Sledgehammer got the... Doesn't matter. And ripcord knee. Going for the pinfall. Advantage. Going for the advantage. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Cannonball rolls out of the ring while Sledgehammer leaves over the top rope. And leg sweep takedown. And Chris Lance trying to... And suicide dive. And falling headbutt, but missed. And headbutt the fucking thin matted floor on the outside. Now at ACW Rhyme City Rumble, those mats are not going to be there. We're basically going to be in the middle of the Rhyme City Stadium, which is going to be basically the ring in the middle of a grass field. And picks him up. Well, duck that one and... Roll the dice, snake eyes. And a kick to the side of the head. Sledgehammer picks him up. Try to grab him, but Chris Lance with a double A spine buster. And now Chris Lance measuring up Sledgehammer. Kick to the midsection, and I guess he's going to go for that powerbomb cutter. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Cannonball showing a bit of frustrations right there. Picks him up. And he's going to go for it again. The powerbomb cutter. And nails it. And he just noticed that Sledgehammer's in the ropes. He's going to drag him away from the ropes, which is giving Sledgehammer a little breathing time. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Holy shit, that match. And we definitely need to see the replays of this match. And hip toss takedown. Kick to the ribs. And club to the back. Going for the pinfall. Picks him up. And pop-up powerbomb. With the 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. Punch to the midsection, club to the side of the head. And ripcord knee, and I thought that would have been it. Sledgehammer was the first ever ACW Super Heavyweight Champion with that very move at the ACW Super Heavyweight Clash. That was the one-night tournament that ACW introduced the Super Heavyweight Championship. And the kick to the midsection and the powerbomb cut. The powerbomb cutter. We need to come up with a new name for that. You know, something that revolves cannons. 2, and the kick out. And he just barely kicked out at that. And Cannonball was forced to bring it out one more time with the pop-up powerbomb cutter. The 1, 2, 3. So let's get the official word. Here's your winner, Cannonball Chris Lance. I mean, hell's bells, the Cannonball was on one hell of a tear. I know he's contracted in XPWL as well, but it's only a matter of time before YWL knocks on his door. I still reckon that one day it's going to happen, and 3.5 stars, okay, that's fair. But now it's time to get ready for the next contest. Right, let's get going. And now the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. From the Rainbow Bridge to Valhalla, this is Valkyrie! And Valkyrie is always ready for a battle. And she's going to have to be, because I just... Hang on a second. Ranger, was Jazz Notes your secretary again? Well, the little darling tries, but her hoof riding is atrocious. The little darling tries. I mean, only 2 matches have been confirmed for tonight. Sorry. Bit of yawn, rough night. And now introducing her opponent. Yeah, I have to be quiet for this bit. From the shattered realm of Nemesis, this is Athena Fawn! In any realm that has the word shattered in front of it, usually is like the shattered glass realm. Everything over there is opposite, where good is evil and evil is good. I'm just assuming that because I don't know much about Athena Bloodfawn. I don't think anyone does. She doesn't talk to anyone backstage. She just shows up to fight, then leaves. And the crowd is starting to sound like they're slowly starting to like Athena Bloodfawn. And I gotta say, Ranger, I'm happy you bought these new mics because I swear I sound a lot crisper with it. Valkyrie just had a look at me like, she just said to me, what am I dealing with here? I can't feel any evil from her. That's what it looked like she just said to me, that Valkyrie can't feel any evil from this creature. And she does not know what to make of her. Hello, Duck. And both women are ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. And Valkyrie with a clothesline on Athena straight away. Picks her up and, back first right under the C of the ACW logo in the middle of the ring. Puts her onto her back and stomped to the back of the head. And again, like I was saying, none of us backstage know what to make of Athena Bloodthorn. I mean, she just shows up. What do you mean no sound in the match? Can you hear it now? What the fuck is going on? So, the previous two matches had no sound in it. Okay, I have no idea what the hell's going on here. Ah, well, it doesn't matter. We've got the sound going now. For the people watching the replay, sorry about that. And also, thank you, Duck, for pointing that out. Fucking OBS update, I swear. And kick to the midsection and strike to the knee and double axe handle. And reverse DDT. Wait, so this match is Extreme Rules. That explains why the ref's not picking up that kendo stick and throwing it out. And running leg drop, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Okay, kick out on 1 according to the ref. Elbow strike, and a third elbow strike, forcing Athena to let go. An Irish whip to the turnbuckles. And Valkyrie picks up the kendo stick and right in the chest and breaks the kendo stick on the head. Though I don't know if it's the head or the ram horns. 1, kick out on 1. Well, devil horn, ram horn, I don't know. I mean, I know she looks like she's got a devil's tail, but again, Valkyrie said to me earlier that she can't feel anything dark or evil about this woman. Like I said during her entrance, any realm that says a shattered realm usually means it's the opposite of what we know. You know, like Transformers Shattered Glass. You know, look that up after the show if you want to know what I mean. And Athena grabs and body slam. And those mats aren't fucking cushions. They're basically thin. Paper thin. So, no, not much give. Arm stretcher and the ref not counting because this is an Extreme Rules match. They could fight all night out there. The decisions have to be in the ring. And Irish whip, reversal, right into the ring steps. And elbow strike, and a third elbow strike. And a shotgun drop kick. And Athena gonna look for a toy. An Irish whip and right into the ring steps. Picks her up. An Irish whip, right into the ring steps again. And Valkyrie going to the top rope. Waiting for Athena to get up into her feet. And double axe handle from the top rope. And now Valkyrie looking for a toy and grabs the kendo stick. Right into the midsection, right to the top of the head. Swing and a miss, swing and a miss. And dropped it. Eat, defeat. Eat, defeat. Sorry, had to. And Irish whip into the ring steps. Well, what do you expect me to say? Eat at Jones Cafe? Jones Cafe shut down 3 years ago. It's a pity, really. They made some good pancakes. And Athena looking for a toy and grabs a steel chair. And cracked on the top of the head, and she just threw the chair down. Waiting for Valkyrie to get off to her feet. Going for a running start. And try to go for a kick, and dragon screw leg whip right out of the corner. Going for the pinfall. 1. Kick out on 1. And over the top rope. But quickly re-enters and DDT. Valkyrie picks her up. And looks like we're about to hit the road to Valhalla. Okay, maybe not. That was a gutbuster. Gone for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And picks her up. And now looks like we're on a trip to the road to Valhalla. Nails it. And goes for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. I guess Athena's ram horns or devil horns or whatever the fuck you call them protected her from most of that blow. And Valkyrie pulls out the paint, says, hey, watch it, watch it. And Athena jumps out of the ring. Punch to the side of the head. And with German suplex. And Athena picks her up. And Irish whip back into the ring reversal. And Valkyrie re-enters the ring. Ducks that clothesline, but didn't duck this. A reverse DDT onto the knee. Kick to the lower back. And Athena going to the top rope. Spins around and the Falcon Arrow. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. 2. And I have no idea what the hell Athena's doing there. But she's measuring up Valkyrie. Irish whip. Reversal. Oh, landing on the painter's ladder. And Valkyrie thinking about going to the top rope, but changes her mind. Giving Athena a chance to getting off the painter's ladder. And a second trip to Valhalla for Athena. And nails it. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Bloody hell, what a match. And a snap suplex. And double axe handle from the top rope. And going for those several cracks with that kendo stick. And eat, defeat. Eat, defeat. Yeah, it says eat. I'm going to stop there. And I think, yeah, that was the gutbuster, not the trip to Valhalla. Honestly, chat, do you think Athena Blackthorn belongs here in ACW? Because I have no idea if other companies will be knocking on the door to get Athena on their roster. Because even here in ACW, we don't know what to make of her. Is she good? Is she bad? Or is she just indifferent? We don't know. She won't communicate with anyone. She just shows up, fights, and leaves. And the Falcon Arrow, I thought that was it. I legit thought that was it. With the 1, the 2, and the 2. And I think this was the end of the match with the 1, the 2, And the kick out. No, the pinfall. That was the victory. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Valkyrie. That was a hell of a match. You can't deny that one. That was a hell of a match. But you know what? Hey, Ranger, I need to get a few things off my chest. I'm going to grab a mic and go into the ring. Oh yeah, Bruce, go for it. Ladies and gentlemen, on his way to the ring, the Wild One, Bruce Northaway. Right, give me that. For those of you who don't know, I'm the Wild One, Bruce Northaway. I commentate this show. Now, I know at Rhyme City Rumble, I'm defending the title against the Shepherd, but tonight, I'm issuing an open challenge. Whoever wants it, come get it. The title is not on the line, by the way. Ah, oh, fuck, not him. Sorry. Fucking up. I fucked that up, sorry. Man, I'm really in the fucking wars tonight, aren't I? And ladies and gentlemen, introducing his opponent accepting the open challenge. This is, representing the flock, the Scarecrow. I'm not going to do commentary with this voice, because it does hurt after a while, so unless somebody jumps the rails to call the match, this match is going to have no commentary. So enjoy the match for what it is. Well, here is your winner, the Scarecrow. I just have a feeling that Shepard may have sent the Scarecrow out there to send a message to Bruce. Hey, Bruce, you alright? You need to see the nurse? No, I'm good. Just Give me a healing potion, not a blueberry flavored one, and I'll get back to work. All right, Bruce. Yeah, thanks. Huh, pineapple flavor. Cheers. Cheers, Ranger. I still have no idea why people say that shit does not belong in fucking pizza. I'll give you the drum right now. Right, it's time to get ready for the next match. Which, from what I'm reading here, this is going to be a Singapore cane match. And for those of you who don't know what a Singapore cane is, it's also known as a kendo stick. So the only weapons available to the two in this match will be Singapore canes. Nothing's wrong with pineapple on pizza. I mean, Australians enjoy that kind of stuff. We even put pineapple and beetroot on our burgers. Bloody nice stuff. Okay, the following contest is a Singapore cane match. Scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, representing the Elemental Warriors, this is the Wind Warrior, Kaze! Okay, I'm going to speak a little out of character right now. For anyone on other wrestling shows who want to make their own member of the Elemental Warriors, you are free to do so, but I do have a few conditions. Excuse me while I just take out the bot. Bye, bot! Yeah, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, if you want to make your own version of the Elemental Warriors, I have a few conditions. Condition number 1, their name has to be in Japanese what represents their elements. 2, you can only choose one of these 4. Lightning, water, earth, and steel, which is an element in Japanese mythology. And introducing her opponent, from Paradise, Arizona, this is Barb! Yeah! And also have on their gear, what do you mean no heart? Oh, yeah, I saw what you did there. But lightning is also not a part of that. If you're referencing Captain Planet, it's Earth, Fire, Wind, Water, Heart. Lightning is not a part of that. Neither is Steel. And also, finally, if you're going to make a member of the Elemental Warriors, like I put on Kaze and Hono, put the Japanese kanji of what their element is on their gear. Those are the only conditions I want when you're trying to make your own version. When you're trying to make your own member of the Elemental Warriors, okay? Those are my only conditions if you decide to do that. Yeah, Barbed Wire, who only just recently joined ACW, has been running roughshod in ACW. In fact, she's the one who requested this Singapore cane match. Now, I will explain what the Singapore cane match is originally. I can't remember the guy's name, but an American went to Singapore with the express intent to spray paint as much as he could. But he got caught and got sentenced to caning over the buttocks and the feet. Now, it was a lot of controversy in the American government back then, and Paul Heyman, the mad genius he was when he was running ECW, came up with the concept of the Singapore cane match, which was different to what we know it as now. Back then, the loser would get caned on the back 10 times, each shot getting harder. Sorry, dry throat. And the first match was Sandman versus Tommy Dreamer. That night, Tommy Dreamer became a man in the eyes of the ECW fans. Find it on YouTube if you can. Okay, both women are ready. Right, ref, ring that bell. Let's do this. Kick to the midsection and hip toss takedown. And apologies, I know I should have did this during the previous match when there was no commentary, but I had to go use the announcer's room, so I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. I apologise for that. And grab the kendo, and I don't know if that's the first or second kendo stick, but grabbed it. And for anyone who's been caned with one of those things, they don't fucking tickle. Those things are made of bamboo. Stomp on the elbow. And a stomp on the elbow again, and choking out barbed wire. And Kaze wants this back in the ring. Now, there's going to be no count out, no disqualifications. The only way to win this match is by pinfall and submission in the ring, with only Singapore canes as weapons. And Kaze Irish whips. Okay, it was the second kendo stick. And Kaze picked one up. And Irish whip to the ropes. Double axe handle. And drops down for the pinfall. One. Kick out on one. Overhead punch. And Irish whip to the ropes. Super kick. And crack on the back and flung the kendo stick. Roundhouse kick. Whoa, I think barbed wire absorbed that. Body slam. And Kaze measuring up barbed wire. Okay, maybe not. Kaze going to the top rope. And flying forearm from the top rope. And springboard moonsault from the bottom rope. And Goomba stomp. Kick to the chest. Try to go for a stomp again. And I think Kaze was measuring up. And the rocket dropper. And Kaze has been busted open. Gone for the pinfall. One. Why the hell was the ref so hesitant on the count just then? And barbed wire picks Kaze up. And Emerald Fusion. 1, 2, kick out on 2. I think Kaze only just kicked out of that. Stomps on the fingers. Second stomp on the fingers. Third stomp on the fingers. And double axe handle on the top of the head. Super kick. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Man, both of these two must be thinking right now, what do I have to do to put the other one down? And Kaze jumped down. I think Kaze wants to grab a fresh kendo stick. No, she changed her mind as barbed wire picked one up and dropped it. Roundhouse kick. And the Shining Wizard, and barbed wire's been busted open. Gone for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Holy shit, this match. And trying to go for a knee, but barbed wire blocked it. And a drop kick. And coffin drop from the middle turnbuckle. And now barbed wire measuring up Kaze. And Irish whip to the ropes. And drop toe hold. Or the drop toe. And running bulldog. And barbed wire going to the top rope. And leg drop from the top rope. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Oh, bloody hell, you can just see the welts on Kaze's back right now. You're not going to see that on barbed wire because she wears a t-shirt when she fights. And leg swing, DDT. And barbed wire not content. She wants to use the Singapore cane. And barbed wire talking trash. And springboard coffin drop. And barbed wire measuring up Kaze. And Emerald Fusion. Wait, she calls that going postal. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Okay, so we got a name for that move. She wants to call it going postal. If you haven't catched the reference of Paradise, Arizona, look it up. And I guess that was when I wasn't even in the bloody room for that. Super kick. From what I saw, if the scorekeeper scores this less than 3, him and I are going to have a lot of words. And the rocket dropper. And here it is, going postal. And I think that's the one where she kicked out. The 1, the 2, and the kick out. And the super kick. This match was back and forth all over the place. One, 2, and kick out on 2. And there's barbed wire measuring her up. And the Emerald Fusion nails it. Gone for the pinfall there. With the 1, the 2, and the 3. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, Barb! Yeah! Just looking at this woman, you can tell she's gonna be fueled by blood, guts, and beer. Okay, scorekeeper, what are you giving the match? 3.5 stars, okay, fair. Now let's get ready for the next contest. And this will be the last match before the 2 main event matches. 1 for a title, 1 for a number 1 contendership. And the following contest is going to be a tag team match. Okay. The following contest. Wait, the LAX is already in the ring waiting for their opponents. And what the fuck? Come on, if it was bad enough last week that... Oh, come on, security! The Gallagher brothers just attacked the bare knuckle brawlers from beyond on the way to the ring. Oh, come on! Jim, you and I are going to have words after this show. And Arthur Knight saying, just ring the bell, let's do this. So we're going to have a tag team match. LAX versus the Bare Knuckle Brawlers. I mean, come on, it was bad last week where Connor attacked Patrick Murphy after the match, and now the other two members attacked Arthur Knight and TNT before they started their match. Come on. Security, find them and escort them out of here. They're not contracted here in ACW. Irish whip to the ropes, back body drop. And a stomp to the elbow. And rolled through and kick to the back, kick to the head. And on the shoulder, roll the dice, stun gun. Stun gun on the top rope. And Antonio Ortiz picked up Arthur Knight, Irish whip into the turnbuckle. And tagged in Hugo Lopez. And double axe handle. Yeah, the LAX, the Latin American Exchange here in ACW. And Hugo going to the top rope. Motioning for Arthur Knight to get up into his feet. Or should I say his full name? Switchblade Arthur Knight. And going for the pinfall. One. Kick out on one. Okay, I've just gotten some word. The security team have gathered up the Gallaglass brothers and are escorting them out of the arena as we speak. Okay, I have no idea what the hell's going on. Ranger, do you know what the hell's going on? Hey, your guess is as good as mine, Bruce. I'm gonna talk to the YWL owner about this and find out what's going on. Maybe we can reach an agreement of some kind. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm gonna call him now. Okay. Well, I know he won't be calling XPWL because the Gallaglass brothers originated from YWL. So any talks about them is through YWL. Irish whip to the turnbuckles. Snap jab. Punch to the side of the head. Back elbow strike. Club between the shoulder blades. Kick to the midsection. And Antonio looked like he was going for the package pile driver, but TNT with a back body drop. And TNT picks Antonio up. And shoulder breaker. And TNT tags in Arthur Knight while Hugo Lopez tags in Antonio Ortiz. And shoulder tackle. Stomp on the wrist. And the stiff elbow to the back of the head. I mean, that's basically the European style right there, is stiff shots. I should know, I've wrestled a little bit in Europe. I mean, hell's bells, original members of the Brotherhood of Brass were from the UK. I'll explain more about the Brotherhood of Brass in detail later on. Not right now. Because it is a hell of a story and it's a long one too. And a gutbuster. And both a hot tag and a normal tag. So back in the ring we have TNT and Hugo Lopez. And a few stiff shots making him let go. And Irish whip, reversal to the ropes, duck down. And punch to the midsection. And ripcord elbow strike. Picks him up and Irish whip to the turnbuckles. And Hugo tags in Antonio for a double team maneuver and big boot. And Antonio going for the pinfall, but too close to TNT's partner. And Irish whip to the turnbuckle. Tags in. And big boot. And Hugo going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Ooh, only just kicked out. I mean, you can say a lot about TNT and After Night, but those two are basically like old bulldogs refusing to stop the fight. And Hugo tags in Antonio, the super heavyweight of the team. And elbow drop. And Antonio has been the super heavyweight champion and co-holder of the tag team titles many times. And picks him up. Kick to the midsection. And whoa, that is a different way of doing the light diffuse. And TNT tags in Arthur Knight. Overhead punch. Grabs him and back elbow, back elbow, back elbow, back elbow. And leaning him up on the ropes and Irish whip. And attempting a clothesline, but holy shit, the power of Antonio. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Well, saved on 2. I wasn't about to say power of Tozawa. That would have been silly. Irish whip to the turnbuckle. Tags in. And another running big boot. And Hugo going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And TNT must have known that Arthur Knight was going to kick out of that. And springboard suplex. Springboard moonsault. And Arthur Knight got out of the ring but quickly got back in. And going for a roll through schoolboy. 1, kick out on 1. An Irish whip to the turnbuckle. And Arthur Knight tags in TNT. Okay, Irish whip to the ropes and double back body drop. And step up enziguri. Stomp on the ankle. And a stomp on the thigh. And TNT again tags in Arthur Knight. Palm slammed right to the mat. And elbow drop. And again, Arthur Knight tags in TNT. And looks like we're about to see the... Okay, we're not about to see the light diffuse, but Hugo reverses it and chop block to the knee. And try to go for a running knee, but TNT saw it coming. Tried to go for a running knee himself, but Hugo saw it coming. And chop block. And a kick to the midsection. And Hugo going for the package pile driver. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. And Arthur Knight saves it, but bump, bump, bump. Another ref takes a bump. Yeah. Bump, bump, bump. That ref just took a bump. Knee to the midsection. And going for the capture stomp with TNT's face bouncing off the mat. I don't know if that attack by the Gallaglass brothers basically inspired the bare knuckle brawlers or just something else. And Antonio tagged in and big boot. I can't even remember who's legal right now. I think the ones that are legal are TNT and Antonio Ortiz. And a monkey flip. And a leg sweep takedown. And Antonio picked up Arthur Knight, and Arthur Knight just leaves the ring. Yeah, it's TNT who's the legal man from the bare knuckle brawlers. And German suplex. Picks him up, kick caught, and a kick to the thigh. An Irish whip to the turnbuckles. Elbow strike. Punch to the side of the head. Back elbow. And a sit-out Michinoku driver, but TNT leaves the ring very quickly. And Antonio leaves the ring as well. I can't call who's going to win this match. It's so fucking back and forth, honestly. And Arthur Knight just tossed in Antonio Ortiz as TNT refocuses on Ortiz, going for the pinfall. One, kick out on one. Norris whip to the turnbuckles. And TNT tags in Arthur Knight. And, oh, the assisted brogue kick. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Arthur Knight picks up Antonio and an Emerald Fusion. And Arthur going to the middle rope. Elbow drop from the middle rope. And he picks him up. And Irish whip to the turnbuckles and tags in. And again going for the assisted brogue kick. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Holy shit, that was a match. I mean, how would this match have been different if the Gallagher brothers didn't attack the bare knuckle brawlers before the match started? I mean, seriously, how the hell did the Gallagher brothers get in the arena? I think we're going to have to up the security to make sure they don't re-enter and attack again. 1, 2, and the kick out / save. And the Irish whip to the corner. And that big boot assist. Going for the pinfall there. 1, 2, and TNT kicked out here. The 1, the 2, and the kick out. And he picks him up, kick to the midsection. And here comes the package pile driver. Nails it. And I think this is what started the end for Antonio Ortiz with the assisted brogue kick. That seems to be the trademark move of the bare knuckle brawlers. And let's see how close this was. He only just kicked out. And the Emerald Fusion, I believe that's called. And I think that was the end of the match here with the 1, the 2, and the 3. That's it. So let's get the official word. Here are your winners. The Switchblade Arthur Knight and TNT, the Bare Knuckle Brawlers. And again, we're going to have some words with YWL about the Gallagher brothers. And they gave that match 5 stars. Okay, I tend to agree. That was a good match. And now let's go to our first of 2 main event matches. And this one's going to be for the ACW Emerald Championship. Last week, Luna Loca ended the streak of Lucy Nightwind, and Bush Ranger decided you might as well get a title match for that. So that's what led to this. Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention, please? The following is your semi-main event of the evening, and it is for the ACW Emerald Championship. Introducing first. And here comes the Lucha Bunny. Oh, she's wearing green today. I guess tonight we can call her the Emerald Bunny. It looks like she's debuting a brand new entrance. I guess it's going to be like Rey Mysterio. You're going to have a lot of costumes and masks. Yeah, I guess tonight we're going to call Luna Loca the Emerald Lucha Bunny. I mean, last week, it took Luna Loca 3, count them 3, Bonton bombs to make sure that she got the victory over the Blind Lightning Lucy Nightwind, earning herself a championship opportunity tonight. Can she do it again 2 weeks in a row? I guess we're going to have to find out. And now introducing her opponent. And here she comes, the ACW Emerald Champion. And I guess she did that tape trick that I told her about, you know, making sure that she was wearing the belt the right way round. And yes, Lucy Nightwind is legally blind. She just fights using a combination of a touch of magic and her other 4 senses to fight. And to make sure that she doesn't attack the referee is wearing a small, she has a small item in her pocket that lets off little beeps that Lucy can hear to make sure she does not aim for the referee. All right. And there's a better look at the Emerald Championship. Introducing first the challenger. From Mexico, pausing for the Air Mexico chants. She is the Lucha Bunny, representing the Dark Zodiac. This is Luna Loca. And introducing her opponent. From the Eye of the Storm, she is the ACW Emerald Champion, Blind Lightning Lucy Nightwind. Okay, and hands the belt to the referee. The referee will show the opponent. They're throwing the belt up into the air, signifying the title is on the line. Okay, Loca is ready. Nightwind is ready. Right, ref, ring the bell. Let's do this. And a kick to the thigh. And Luna has Nightwind on her shoulder and faraway slam. And knee stomp. And a springboard moonsault. I guess Luna Loca is going to have to use all of her luchadora skills in this match. I mean, a lot of people were saying last week was a fluke. But I don't know. That was a hard-fought match and a hard-fought victory. And before anyone asks, with the gear of Luna Loca, how come she is not suffering a wardrobe malfunction? Look closer. She's also... It's being held up by gear that is the same colour as her skin to make sure it doesn't happen. And she's measuring up Lucy. And springboard crossbody. And kick to the lower back. Stomp to the upper arm. And a kick to the back. And clothesline. Second clothesline. And a third clothesline. Place your bets, everyone in chat. Who do you think's going to win this match? Is it going to be Blind Lightning Lucy Nightwind, or is it going to be the Lucha Bunny Luna Loca? And, shoulder first into the ring post. Kick to the side of the head. But that one was blocked. Elbow strike. Slap to the chest. Slap to the chest. Overhead punch. An Irish whip to the ropes. Super kick. And... springboard! Oh, springboard moonsault. Gone for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And hip toss takedown. And springboard moonsault, but Lucy got out of the way. And springboard clothesline. And Lucy measuring up. Super kick. And going for the pinfall. 1. Kick out on 1. And a lightning cutter. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. And Lucy going to the top rope. And she's waiting for Luna to get back up into her feet. And whatever she was planning, she missed. And you can hear the digital crowd chanting, "Fight forever." This is a good bloody match so far. And rolled through. And Luna Loco with a super kick of her own. And, oh, knee snap. And springboard moonsault, but she missed. And moonsault, but that one didn't miss. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. Picks her up. And a kick. And going for a Spanish fly. Stomp on the knee. And Lucy picks up Luna. And I can't remember what that's called, but going for a pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out on 2. I mean, title matches, you don't get them very often, but when you do get them, make the most of it. And springboard cutter from the top rope. And going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Bloody hell, that was a match. If those two don't shake hands backstage, I'm going to be very disappointed. But checking out the replays, bloody hell, that was good. I mean, that match was so fast it was hard to call. The 2. And that's it. And the super kick. And Lucy there was measuring up and nailed one of the cutters that she delivered in this match. The 1, the 2, and the almost 3. The 1, the 2, and the kick out on 2. Punch to the side of the head. And I think that might have been the beginning of the end for Luna Loca. 1, 2, and the kick out on 2. And yet that is what ended the match. The springboard cutter out of nowhere. And I guess Lucy just wants to be known as the master of the cutter. The 1, the 2, and the 3. But let's get the official word. Here is your winner, and still ACW Emerald Champion, Blind Lightning, Lucy Nightwind. That was a hell of a defense of the championship. Seriously, teleprompter, give this match a high score. It deserves it. 3.5. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. But now we need to get ready for the final match of the evening. And, huh? Hey, Lucy, what are you... Huh? Are you sure about that, Lucy? Okay, I'll announce it. Lucy Nightwind just told me that she wants to have a rematch with Luna Loca, and she wants to have it at ACW Rhyme City Rumble. Bush Ranger, make that match happen, because that sounds like it's going to be a good match. But now it's time for the main event of the evening. The following contest is your main event of the evening, and it is an 8-man elimination match where the winner will challenge for the ACW World Heavyweight Championship at ACW Riot City Rumble. Introducing first from Minnesota, this is Tonka Tough Steve Burr. And Tonka Tough Steve Roller, he is one hell of a fighter. You can't deny that one. Excuse me, I need to take another swig of drink. Bloody hell. I mean, Steve Roller is a former super heavyweight champion and a former Intercontinental champion. He has not held the ACW World Championship yet. And yes, he is what he says he is. He is built Tonka tough. Okay, now introducing the second competitor in this match. From Italy, representing the first family, this is the made man, Tony. And Tony Maroney in his own right is a former ACW World Champion. In fact, he held it twice. And he was the guy that I cashed in on when I won the ACW Breaking the Bank. I think it was CAW back then, but either way, it doesn't matter. I don't think he's going to give it to you. Besides, you really want to try to muck with the Mafia? It's not a good idea. And honestly, I should know because another former member of the Brotherhood of Brass Knuckles, when he wrestled with the group, he was a member of the Mafia. In fact, I think he was an underboss. I think he's a Don now. Good bloke. A very good bloke. Despite what he does. And now introducing the third competitor in this match. From parts unknown, this is Kirk Blade. And Kirk Warblade, he is always ready for a match. He just showed up one day backstage, said he was looking for somebody. So Bush Ranger offered him a contract to help him with his search. But for all we know, he could be searching for a group of 13 people to battle where there can only be one. Highlander reference! So before anyone says anything, there's always a slit on the stage for when anyone who holds a sword can stab it, so we don't have to replace the stage every week. Usually used by Aaron McQuinn and Kirk Warblade. And now introducing the fourth competitor in this match. Come on, come on. From the Armageddon, he is the post-apocalyptic bounty hunter. This is the Wastelander. And yes, he is what he says he is. He's a post-apocalyptic bounty hunter. When I made him, he was inspired by that group in Fallout 3, where you can pick up bounties by turning in fingers. I can't remember what that group is called. So if anyone who plays Fallout can let me know in the chat, feel free. Or in the comments below if you're watching this on YouTube. Wastelander is a former Intercontinental Champion, former co-holder of the Tag Team Championships, and former World Champion. Alright, no worries. Plug away, because I plug on your show as well, so plug away. So anyone who sees that link, go follow them and watch their show this Sunday night for GCA Right. And now introducing the 5th competitor in this match. From the realm of shadows, he is a part of the XPWL announce team and the true king of the realm of shadows. This is Shadow, aka the inverted shadow. Jesus Christ, that scared 7 shades out of me. And yes, I hope that witch finally grows a set and names the time and place for the Realm of Shadows match. And Shadow, do us all a favour and put that witch down permanently, so we never have to put up with her again, and so we can all dance in the arena and sing the songs. Ding dong, the witch is gone. Oh, easy with that. Come on. And now introducing the 6th competitor, I believe. Yeah, the 6th competitor. He is from the Ashura Horizons, representing the Scouts of Fate, the Pyromancers, and the XPWL announce team. He is JC, the All-Star! I mean, I did used to give him another nickname, but I promised him I wouldn't call him that anymore. Somebody else can call him it. I won't, because I made the promise and I always stick with my promises. But I know his tag team partner's watching backstage, watching this match very closely. I mean, JC is a former co-holder of the ACW World Tag Team titles, former Intercontinental Champion, and former World Champion in his own right. The only title he hasn't won here in ACW is the Super Heavyweight title. But I think that's one title he doesn't really care for. And remember, the winner of this match will challenge the Serpent Super Freak Tonga Tua for the title at ACW's Rhyme City Rumble. I don't know if it's been uploaded to the CC on the PS4 variant, but I will check in later with the person who does it for me. And now introducing, from the Hairpin Turns, representing High Octane, this is Gift. Yeah, his tag team partner, Nitro, lives life a quarter mile at a time. Drift here lives life a hairpin turn at a time. Yeah, he's a drift car racer from Japan. Just going to take another swig of drink. Oh, yeah. Burp. Pardon me. Okay, now introducing the 7th competitor in this match. From San Jose, California, he is the self-professed diamond of mixed martial arts. This is Angelico! And thank God Hyena's not here right now. I do not want to put up with that asshole's voice. God, it grinds me something chronic. And honestly, I hope I humbled him in that brass knuckle fight we had, because I won't hesitate to do it again. And also, I never got the chance to say this earlier, Shepard. Shepard, I'm not afraid of pain. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm not afraid to die. And I'm not afraid to bleed. So your mind games won't work on me. So let's just have a good, clean fight. Okay, that was the 8th competitor. Okay, there goes the bell and the match is on. And Tony Maroney trying to get a sneak first elimination. And Angelico with a power slam. And a punch in the midsection. And crucifix pinfall. I know Angelico wants to win this match because he wants to challenge Tonga Tua again. Because Tonga Tua basically has Angelico's number. Tonga Tua, I don't think he's lost to Angelico yet. Irish whip into the turnbuckles. Spins him around and club to the back. This is definitely the kind of match you need more than one competitor to... You need more than one commentator to call. And DDT. And going for the pinfall. 1. Kick out on 1. Back elbow. And I'm pretty sure that these matches are falls count anywhere as well. So the referee is going to have a lot of cardio. So place your bets. Who do you think's going to win this match? And receive a shot at the ACW World Championship. And roll the dice, snake eyes. And a pinfall attempt. But Shadow kicked out before the 1 count. Club to the back end, headbutt. Chop block from JC to Tony. Going for the pinfall. Like I said, the ref's going to have a lot of cardio in this match. And it looked like Kirk Warblade was going to attempt a low blow, but got stopped at the last second. And a double axe handle. Ooh! That was a way of him saying you have to stop with that stop sign. And a pinfall attempt. And high angle slam. Ooh, his head almost hit the ring steps. And Kirk Warblade to the middle rope. Motioning for Steve Roller to get up to his feet. And club and code breaker on the Shadow. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. And Angelico on the other side of the ring trying to figure out what he wants to do. And now all competitors are on the outside. Arm slammed into the mat. Going for the pinfall. Not even a 1 count. And a pinfall attempt on the outside. 2, kick out on 2. Shadow almost eliminated JC the All-Star. And now Angelico taking Tony Maroney for a trip to Suplex City. While you're there, pick yourself up a souvenir keychain. I've just been to Suplex City and all I got was this lousy keychain. And double axe handle for the top rope, but oh! Angelico going for the Kimura lock. but Drift fights out of it. And a double A spine buster. Gone for the pinfall. 1, 2. Now the keychain says, I've just been to Suplex City and all I got was this lousy keychain. It's a souvenir keychain you can pick up at Suplex City. And Angelico not capitalizing on Drift right now. Instead he goes out to grab some ring steps and he goes right after the Wastelander. Oh, the Mind Shatter on... That was the Mind Shatter on bloody Kirk Warblade. And Shadow not capitalizing on it. And Tonka Tough Steve Roller picked up Kirk Warblade, Irish Whip. Holy shit, I think, yep, the Wastelander is about to drop the nuke. Oh, shit! I have no idea what the hell happened there, but it looked like he almost dropped on his head. And Kirk Warblade going for a toy. 1, kick out on 1, or is it 2? I missed it. And a Sue Cutter, going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 2. He's still in this match. And Drift surprised that he was able to kick out. Irish Whip reversal. And a release, German suplex. And Tonka Tough Steve Roller looking for a toy, grabbed a steel chair. And roundabout and face first. And Drift going for a pinfall attempt. 1, 2, kick out on 2. We have not had an elimination yet. And a spit out power and a spit out slam. And Kirk Warblade going up. And I think Inverted Shadow's been busted open. I don't think Shadow's happy about that. And going for a pop-up, a powerbomb cutter in his own right. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. JC the All-Star has been eliminated. And I think Angelico also got busted open. And float over, DDT. A pinfall attempt, 1, 2, kick out on 2. Elbow strikes. And Kirk Warblade is now in the Kimura lock. Is he going to tap snap on that? And Kirk Warblade tapped out. Kirk Warblade has been eliminated. We're now down to 6. And wait, Angelico going for a pinfall. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Oh, Drift just no-sold that shot with the fucking stop sign. An Irish Whip, and oh, right into the ring post. And that was a guitar. That was a guitar. Where the hell did that guitar come from? And don't say Bob's Music Shop on down the road, okay? And oh shit, that was almost a Texas Cloverleaf like maneuver, but he turned it into a backbreaker. And a double arm takedown. And Irish Whip. And Angelico, elbow strike, elbow strike, elbow strike. And, oh shit, going for the pinfall. 1, kick out on 1. And the Wastelander is about to drop the nuke on Tonka Tough Steve Roller. And he's not gone for the pinfall. I see why Shadow got his attention. And Angelico picks up Steve Roller and Irish whips them away. And again, Angelico going after Shadow. And a high angle side slam. Oh, fucking hell. Shadow ducked that first shot with the stop sign, but he didn't duck the second one. And Drift, Angelico, and Wastelander are up on their feet. And Drift going to the top rope. And whoa! And Wastelander going for the cone of silence. Is he going to make Vangelico tap snap on that? And no, he lets it go. And Wastelander going for the curb stomp. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3, no! And Wastelander showing a bit of frustration there. And a kick to the back. And I think Steve Roller's been busted open. And pinfall attempt with the ref out of position. Code breaker. 1, 2, 3. Tonka Tough Steve Roller has been eliminated. 1, 2, kick out on 2. Oh, look at the welts on Steve Roller's back. And Irish whip right to the ring post, into the ring into the barricade of the ringside area. Sorry, I got a bit confused there. And a bell ringer. And Vangelico back in the ring as Drift is following, but Drift looks like he's going to concentrate on bloody Tony Maroney. So we're down to the final 5. Vangelico, Drift, Tony Maroney, the Inverted Shadow, and the Wastelander. So who's going to win this match? Place your bets. And and a knee strike. Shadow picks up. No, he changed his mind. Looks like he wanted to go after Tony Maroney. And Vangelico wants Drift. And a Mafia cutter. Going for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. The Inverted Shadow has been eliminated. And a modified Emerald Fusion. And Wastelander going for the pinfall. 1, 2, kick out. Both of them kicked out at the same time, and Vangelico looks a little bit miffed about that. So place your bets. Who's going to win this match? Will it be Vangelico? Will it be the made man Tony Maroney? Will it be the Wastelander, or will it be Drift? Knee strike, and down goes Vangelico. Stomp to the forehead. A second stomp to the forehead, and the Wastelander's got busted open. And Tony Maroney grabbed a Singapore cane. Clothesline. And Wastelander going for a power bomb. I don't think it works that way, Duck. And a nice punch to the side. Oh, shit. Wastelander is about to drop the nuke on the made man and nails him. And goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. The made man, Tony Maroney, has been eliminated. So we're down to the final 3. Wastelander, Drift, and Vangelico. And the hockey stick just got broken on the top of the head of Drift. Wastelander is the only one standing right now. Picks Vangelico up onto his feet. And looks like Wastelander's going to go again for the cone of silence. Is he going to make Vangelico tap snap on that? And Vangelico had no choice. Vangelico has been eliminated. So now we're down to Drift and the Wastelander. Arm slammed into the mat. And Drift picks up the Wastelander and... Hey, ease up. Get out of the commentary position. Come on. I know this table does not have a pocket dimension underneath, but still, I don't want to see it broken in front of me. Sorry, Mark. Had to say it. He picks him up. And elbow strike, and a third elbow strike, forcing Drift to let go. And trying to go for a big boot, but Drift going for a suplex into a cutter. Is that going to be enough? Going for the pinfall. 1, 2. Oh, kick out on 2. And now he's measuring up the Wastelander. And I guess he's going to go for that suplex cutter. And goes for the pinfall. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Bloody hell, what a match. That was a bloody match. And now we have a number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. And it's someone I was not expecting to win the match. And bloody hell, the replays. They're just too tough to call because of all the action going on. But I do remember that JC the All-Star was the first one eliminated in the match. The bloody action of this match, pillar to post, I swear. So scorekeeper, if you don't give this 5 stars, you and I are going to have words. The 1, the 2, and the kick out from there. And I think yet this is where the Wastelander got rid of the made man Tony Maroney. The 1, 2, and 3. That's when he got eliminated, and I think this was the end of the Wastelander with that maneuver that was basically a suplex into a cutter. Gone for the pinfall with a 1, 2, and 3. So let's get the official word. Here is your winner, and now number one contender for the ACW World Heavyweight Championship, Drift! That is our show for tonight, but people, do not go away just yet. We need to see if there's any injuries or anyone coming back from injury. So hang on. We need to see and wait for it. So scorekeeper, what'd you give the match? 5 stars, good man. Okay, now let's see. Come on. I don't have all day. Well, actually, I do. Just don't tell anybody. Okay, news. And, well, nah, no news. Okay, well, that's our show for tonight. Thank you for watching. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Have yourselves a good one, and please be safe in the world, no matter where you happen to be. Right, I need a drink. I'm going to the pub.